Hi everybody. So I'm playing this individual World Championship Online WBIF event. WBIF event. Uh, this is my match against Markus Doeve from Germany. I've never heard of him, but evidently he's a very strong player, playing under 4 PR. So it should be interesting match.
Game on.
Good match. I gotta concentrate on the match. So I'm not gonna be commenting too much here, but I will stop on some points. Well, here I'm gonna split because I don't like skipping my midpoint. So probably 4 comes in and 2 down, because everything else is either awkward or indirect, except direct shot on the other side. Yeah, here 3 point is better than the 5 point because it puts a checker in the bar. Oops. Like making 4 point and 22 point. Really? I'm in the bar. I think he should be making the 4 point. This looks better.
Your opponent doubles.
Okay, yeah, there's no hope here.
You drop. New game.
Who makes a point? I guess I like stepping out better than stepping my 8 point. Oh. One trial rollout says hits should have been made. Oh, that's I like positional plays. I would play 24. 10. Okay. Probably come to the 15 point duplicating 5s to come out. This I don't like. Although it duplicates deuces and fours. I can hit, but guess it achieves very little and it loses a ton of return shot. Probably terrible. Only 11 shots. Yeah, I don't need to be thinking about the cube here. First of all, there's too much contact, and second, I'm not far ahead enough in the race, so I'm just gonna roll here. Okay, let's try to get a little bit in the race here. No safe play available. Maybe at least try to clear a point here. I'll go with that. I'm slightly ahead in the race, so I'll clear a point here. Now I'm no longer much ahead in the race here. Maybe I play this way and try to save 6 here. Okay. He's thinking if he needs to save a 6, I'm not sure what. Right. He can just go here. Racist. I don't think he should have wasted here. Well, it could work out. Yes. Okay, so I'm 5 pips up race. That's enough to double, especially with this extra crossovers and wastage. His wastage on the ace point.
You double.
Plus he has a
Your
take
opponent
here.
drops.
Oh wow.
New game. Probably keep going because everything else hurts. Also duplicate small numbers to hit and to come up.
Okay, one. I would hit here. Let's see what else I can come up here, maybe. Well,
Your opponent doubles.
good double, but he got some work to do, so I'll take it. Also, he dance.
You take.
So with this way we can duplicate force and also be on the edge of the prime. I think I have to here. See where it's going. Another option is I'm not sure. This puts pressure, maybe more pressure, but the problem is my 6's next roll will break this point. Not all of them, but most of them. And 5's also convenient. Maybe this. Gonna keep pressure on him for one more roll. Alright, only chance to win is to go for it. I probably want to move this checker, so if he hits me here, I have a 4 to come in and then maybe cover. Okay. Yeah, he should be blitzing, I think. Relatively safe. More gammons. Huh? One roll too late.
New game.
With a 5-1 you just hit one time. You don't have enough checkers in the zone for an attack. Make the 5. This is tempting at the score, but I don't like having 3 checkers. Race is even. He's not on the bar. But I have a 5 point. I have a double shot. Things are duplicated. I'm behind in a match. Wouldn't double this for money, but because I'm behind in a match, it's tempting, so I'll double.
You double. Your opponent drops.
Oh wow.
New game.
Double first. This is money game. I think actually at this score it might be better to do this. Double. He's gonna
You
pass.
double. Your opponent drops. New
Um,
game.
just based on what he did before. But it was a right double, and I think it was a pick. Hits and keep going, nothing else. Well, you start by making 4 points. And yeah, down seems better because coming up to the 20 point give me a 6 from the pair. Well, I'm not happy about score 6, 10 and splitting is dangerous. I can play 6 to 5 maybe. Getting aces. Matter of fact, let's do that.
Your opponent doubles.
I believe I have to take.
You take.
Okay, I'm happy. Probably 15 to 11, because I'm not gonna hit if I roll anyway. 5, 6. One, two, three, four. I'm still behind. He still have a better home board, and I still have more checkers. Okay, this is encouraging. Now I have an option of spreading my checkers 8 or 7 points, so I can make my homework points, or I can maybe come up to the 23 point, which seems good idea. Not sure. I'll do this. Maybe just 10 to 4 here. Who's watching me? Apophis. Wow, this is my 4. I don't have a better. Let's step out and come in. Ah, nice 5-3. Well, for 10 to wise is the only option. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna step out. Okay. Well, you're not gonna leave me a shot. Oh, he's thinking 6 to 3 or 4 to 1. Might be better to slot the deuce, but I'm hoping to get a direct shot right. Okay. I don't think he can volunteer anything. Maybe clearing this. Actually, he might be able. How about clearing point? I don't know. This seems ugly. Difficult. And maybe man up and clear the 10-point tower. I still have a not perfect home board. I would bring two checker to the 6-point here. And though it leaves a 7. Okay, I failed. Just try to save a game and again. I hit a shot, I hit it. Doesn't look likely. Yeah, chances of him leaving a shot in this position are very slim, so I just try to save a gammon. And looks like he's playing for a gammon. Otherwise he would have left 4 checkers and a 6-point previous ball.
New game.
Okay. I need a little bit more advantage to double this score, I feel. I don't think dipping to the 18-point is the right idea here. Only increases volatility. So probably something like 13-8, 23, right? I don't think he's desperate enough for a hit an ace point or for this anchor. Well, I can hit now. Let's do that. Let's double. He dropped early before, maybe, so maybe
You double. Your opponent drops.
there we go.
New
I
game.
can't imagine this be a drop, but I probably do have a proper cube there anyway. I'm gonna smack him around a little bit, just so he doesn't build anything on his side of the board. There we go, now let's double him.
You double. Your opponent drops. New game.
This is a proper play for money, and it's even more right at this score. It never works, but this time it did, okay. He makes 5 points. There's some argument for hitting him. Actually, let's do that. Might stop him from making the 5 points. Or the 4 point. I like high anchor better here. Not sure what property. I'll just going to the midpoint doesn't look right because it's a stack. 24, 21 could be. Let's try this. Advantage of limited checker here is that he'll probably be hesitant to hit me here and I would quickly make 22 point anchor here. Okay. I'm not doubling him, but let's just sit for here for a few seconds. Five here. Not sure what might do. There is argument for going to the 11 point and trying to make 9 or 7 point, but that strips my midpoint. Going. Okay, 8 is 8 to 4. And probably just 24. I'm not sure if it's too conservative, but I'm still playing this as a holding game versus holding game. Trying to leave no shots for. Okay. Probably just keep going. No advantage leading it. I couldn't hit him here because he got 2 bloods there. Try to clean it this way. Clean the points. Not sure how good is his timing. His timing is 50 points for a 4-3 back game is pretty good. Alright, I'll go with that. Maybe not. Doesn't feel right some. I'm not sure. Makes the 5 point. Huh. Oh, that's bad news for right? Or is it? I'm out with 2 and bring 2 checkers in. Oh, interesting. Maybe it's bad. My position is a little bit awkward here because I stacked all my checkers on the 6 and the 5 point. So maybe I double it. Okay, I'll double next.
You double. Your opponent takes.
Okay, nice roll, clears a point. Not a nice roll. Now the moment of truth. Ethan, keep going. Maybe he'll come in higher.
New game.
I'm guessing 21 and 23. I don't like this play. I'll play for the priming game. For the priming game plan. Okay. I would keep it slotted and try to make a prime here easier. One here. 5. Probably here.
Your opponent doubles.
Yeah.
You drop. New game. I'm not sure about it. Usually 21 point anchor is better than I would just make the anchor. And if it's not best, then I would launch something like this. Alright. My dudes. There's my 3. Option 7 seems like the way to go here. 5 point is a 5 point. Or why not to play to option 7? You can make 4 point later.
this play lives 1s and 3s. This play lives 1s, 3s and 6s. I'm guessing this is great. Let's button up for it. Might be better to just come out there. By the way, I played 4-1 too quickly. Maybe it was better to and stop him from taking third anchor. So 6 is forced. When you force, nope. He can hit me here, because he still has to. Let's go. He's not taking it. Or is this a take? Not a take, it could be too good. I'll try to win. Okay, I'm done trying to win a diamond here.
You double.
No way he's taking.
Your opponent drops. New game.
5-point match. Down on slot is better. Or I should say it was better. Normally I want to make the 4-point, but here maybe I can just anchor and double unless he rolls a 3-6, 4-6, 4-4, or 3-2. I like this approach. Oh. The one roll that I didn't think about. The one roll that I didn't think about. Okay. Gotta come in deep, I guess. I'm too far behind in the race now. Boom! Still behind in the race, so probably. Although I'm not sure. Why didn't I make the 3-point? I don't like making this point. I think making 9 point is much nicer, much easier to bring home. It's 5 is a you know, get a little bit shot, so better put this.
Your opponent doubles.
Down in the race, no anchor, I drop.
You drop. New game.
X3 just runs, I believe. I'm gonna double him. I have 11 checkers in the zone. If I attack him and win a game, and it's very useful.
You double. Your opponent takes.
Okay. Maybe around here. Ahead in the race. Around. Like lucky shot. Let's go for it. Let's keep going for it. Let's keep going for it. Probably this so doesn't double aces doesn't break the. Although double fives would break the board. I should have thought about it more.
New game.
Whee! I would just tank him and play Captain 11. What this does, it allows him to concentrate on one side of the board. Try to gammon him. Try to gammon me. Not gonna leave a shot at this. Just gonna play scary. Play simple. We probably wouldn't leave a shot for money anyway. So, we can make the ace point. Or we can just go. I don't know, I kind of like concentrating on making time. Probably a good time to leave a shot now. Okay, could be a little bit easier now. Maybe. Oh, what is my last five? This seems reasonable. The problem with this, I can roll too many fours. 6. Oh, this 4. Probably also better. I don't like putting the 3 figures on ace point. I'll go with it. 6-3, 5-3, 4-3. Well, at least here I won't believe in double shots, right? Alright. Okay, this leaves 13 shots. This leaves 14 shots. Extra checker off. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think it's probably worth it. Just to back his homeboard. Hope for double ones. Not much of a winning chance, but it's all he has. Thank you.
You played on world-class level.
Yeah. So according to this GNU analysis, I played 295 and he played 557. My guess is most of his error were from his cube handling. Okay, let's look at some plays here. So the first game seems pretty clean. Yeah, after white comes in at 21 point, there are only two logical deuces. One is 24-22 and the other one is 13-11. 8-6 looks too stacky and it also strips 8 point. Uh, 24-22 seems like a good option, but by playing 13-11, white can duplicate some numbers. For example, 6 can hit an 11 point, or it can make 4 point. Also, double force duplicates it very nicely in double twos, and 6-2. So there is no drawback in playing 13-11 really. Well, that's unfortunate, of course. Interesting to see how close to a cube already. Let's see. It's pretty close, and actually rollout might even tell it's enough to cube. As I recall, he rolled pretty quickly. I would have thought about it. Of course, this is a pass. There's no hope here. He got stronger board. That had in raise slightly. He's threatening to hit another checker or make home more points or even bar point. There is real no hope. If I take, I probably end up with ace point game, and those are not fun to play, to say the least. Yeah, for money, it's worth mentioning that for money, the option 764 is almost as good. So he's ahead in a match here, which makes looking back checker more appealing. But it's good to know that couple plays are close. This way, there is a different situation in the match. You can maybe pick a better play here. Five two. Well, two is obviously making 11 point. With the 5, I didn't like to strip my midpoint. However, XG likes staying back. Probably because I'm a little bit down in the race. So running game is not the best game plan, probably. Yeah, I remember during the game, I thought that 21-15 would be a better 6 for him. This way he duplicates 5s. Because 5 is already a very strong number for me to make an outside anchor. B1. Well, for starters, 5 point is not an option here. 5 point leaves a double shot here at the time when he has the best 3-point board and threatening to make a 5 prime. XG likes to clear the 11 point. I'm not exactly sure why this play is better than my 15-11. Usually in this sort of positions, if you're not sure which point to clear, you clear the rearmost point. Let me see what the final position looks after my play. So I might have some problems to shift in the checker. Double 3s. Actually, that doesn't look like a problem. Okay. Maybe I'm leaving too many shots here. Let's see. 2-1. Обусление 2-6. 15 numbers. Now after display, obviously all 3s hit. Also 2-1. So 13 numbers. Maybe that's the key. A little less shots, because White's forward position is so threatening here. Yeah, he chose to run the back checker. I didn't think much of it during the game, I guess. I thought it was probably wrong to move the back checker, but I wasn't sure about it and didn't want to think about it since it wasn't my problem anyway. Now looking at this, it seems like I'm not threatening much here. I only have few checkers, few rolls to attack his bottom 23 points. So maybe it's better to keep a goalkeeper, as I say. For example, 6-5 after his play is a strong number. Well, let's say 6-6, not 6-5. Or double fours. Strong numbers. Well, double four is a strong number anyway. Okay, so what's going on here? 6-6. Double fives. But since he removed the pressure, I can play them pretty comfortably and be happy about it. The rest is just a race here. Yeah, I didn't like this 5-4 to play. 5-4. Of course I can roll a 6-1, which I actually did, but it's such a small parlay to roll a 6-1 and hit me. Less than 1%. Yeah. You should be concentrating on your most likely game plan, which is the race. Now after his play, looks like this. He created more wastage, so it cost him probably a couple percent in the race. And I'm just guessing. I know that checker and ace is not good, and probably worth a peep. So maybe a couple percent is fair. Yeah. On the other hand, he played this way, he would be closer to home. So idea here should be to raise and not to hope for a shot. Of course, shots can happen, but more likely than not, nothing will happen. And by running now, you just giving yourself more chances in the race. Now this really surprised me. It's such a straightforward position, and simple race. He didn't take it, and immediately I thought maybe he will be very tight with cube and drop a lot of takes. Maybe he had his reasons to play this way. Not sure. Not saying they're justified or not. That maybe he just had a reason. In any way, you probably don't wanna let your opponent know that you will be passing a lot of cubes, and this definitely gave me that hint. All right, next game. He quickly rolled here actually, and after this roll, he quickly rolled And that's a good indication you are playing against a strong player, because he immediately sees that he doesn't have enough. Yeah, I'm always, not always, but I usually hit when I'm not sure. And this is one point in the game when I wasn't sure. Hit is desirable, but it breaks midpoint and leaves a bunch of shots. If I just come into the 21 point and make 11 point, I keep pressuring him and not leaving extra bloods at the time when race is pretty close. I'm actually slightly ahead in the race. He hit me. Well, of course, here I'm gonna be. This looks like a scary position, but sometimes they don't anchor. Sometimes they dance. Also, sometimes they roll something entering, but not very strong, like a 2-1, and you can continue attack. So overall, there's plenty of chances here, because he got plenty of work to do on the other side of the board. This I saw. I didn't like his play really. Well, it is obvious he should hit. Okay. So after he hits, he has a choice of trees. Uh, Either way, he leaves a shot. Okay, so if you're gonna leave a shot, maybe you wanna leave yourself in a better position in case you are missed. And slotting 9 point makes more sense. First of all, he's threatening to make that point. Second, it's a builder to attack home board. And also, if I do hit him on a 9 point, his 9 point, he'll have 4s and 6s hit me back from the bar. And notice that his 4 and 6 point I cannot use. He will not be using these numbers to come in. So I'm like, he will use 2s and 3s and 5s to come in, and the 4s and 6s to. So it's well diversified this way. Yeah, this is a tough one, but I guess I keep more pressure at him this way if I play it correctly. And the rest is history. Nothing particularly interesting is going on. 3-5. Of course, I'm gonna try to win here because I'm in trouble either way. Okay, I thought attacking Blitzen was very clear. It's very safe. Mostly it's because it's very safe. He can make this play instead, but it only wins couple more percentage of games. But the difference in gammons is huge, like 10%, so no brainer. And of course he won a gammon. Okay, good for him. Yeah, with a 5-1 on the second roll after opponent splits to the bar point, it's always right to hit just one checker. With a 6-5 you should hit twice. The difference is number of checkers in the zone, and also if with a 5-1 you hit on a 7 and a 1, your 8-point is stripped, so not as strong. Once. Let me see what's going on here. Well, I thought he should have definitely come at 21 point, just because looks like I have a priming structure, and you don't want to be stuck behind it. You want to be at the edge of the prime. The deuce is less clear. Let me see how good this is. Not that good, huh? Okay, maybe it's not an easy one. Anyway, well, going back to it, maybe he wanted to stay on a 16 point. Thinking he's duplicating sixes here, but if he comes into 21 point and 14 point, it's a good duplication of deuces also. So if you're gonna come in to 21 point, 16 to 14 makes sense. I wasn't sure if it's a double. I only doubled this because of the score, and my intuition was correct. And then he doubled, then he passed again. And at this point, I kind of had a feeling that I will be seeing more of this in the match. Well, it's not a very threatening position. I only have 8 checkers in the zone. I can prime him, but it's not end of the game, not the end of the world. My homeboard is only slightly better than his homeboard. Oh yeah, for mine you play 22. For mine you play 24-20 twice and 39 twice, but it's Blitzen is not far off, so be down in score. This is the correct play. XG slightly disagrees, but I'm very confident rollout would overturn the play. Actually, we can just do ++ here, or plus. Okay, ++ already likes it better, and if you roll it out, I think it's gonna like it even more better. More better. How's that for good English? The reason I know this, I rolled this out a long time ago, like in a 7-point match, And even a 1 point advantage was enough to was enough to make a blitzing play. So this place could be very sensitive to the score. Well, knowing that, and then here you're down by 3 points, although in a longer match, but it's still clear to blitz. And actually, I kind of thought that he would probably pass here. Would be a very easy take for money. At this score, not as easy. I think for money it's worth like 0.8, and it's a proper double and very easy take. At this score, it's obviously cost more, but still 3 points early in the match cannot swing 200, so should be easy take. Anyway, knowing that he passed those cubes before, I was pretty sure he's passing here, and I was correct. Okay, that's an all standard play here. I was happy to find the best play here. Not an easy one, but how do I think about this position? What my thought process? My thought process is as follows. I do not want a turf checker on his ace point, so I come in on the 20. Okay. After that, I have maybe a few candidates. Ideally, I want to play 24-23 and try to make the 20 point. But his position is already very threatening and a little bit stuck with 5 checkers on the 6 point. So if I split, he just gives him a very good chance to attack me. Is 10 checkers in the zone. So my only two other reasonable aces are 11-10 or 6-5. Well, 11-10 gives him a good 6. He doesn't have any good 6s here except for 6-4 and 6-1. Okay. And 6-4 is, by the way, a little bit duplicated, although I think duplication is overrated in this position. However, if I play 6-5, I'm duplicating aces here. If he hits on my 5 point, then I'll have a chance to make advanced anchor, second anchor. If he hits me on his 5 point, then maybe I can hit him back or roll something like 1-6, 2-6, and make, or 2-1, and make my own 5 point. Also it duplicates double fours, but I actually wasn't thinking about it. So double, very easy take. I had a lot going still here. I have an anchor, so although I can be attacked, I won't be closed out. All my checkers in the zone, and if I survive, I'll have advantage in timing. Alright, I succeeded making my second anchor. Yeah, these are usually difficult. Yeah, ideally, you want to get out as possible. Yeah. I think I would have probably played here 15-11, thinking that he's if I roll a 6, I'm probably not gonna hit him unless I roll a 5-6. What did he do? So this would be my play, I'm guessing. His play... is kinda similar. Very similar, actually. Same idea. I think he duplicated 5s, but duplication here is not worth anything. Both legs just getting out, and it's not surprising. Consistent with his game plan. Yeah. When you have so many checkers back, you wanna play purist when you have like a back game. So because you have 4 checkers tied to defense on his side of the board, you only have so many checkers to use up front. So you wanna be pure when it's possible, it's when it's reasonable, basically, not too crazy. And hitting the 5-point is better use of the checkers. I kinda knew that I was close here to a double somewhere, but I wasn't exactly sure. Maybe like hitting twice and he loses the market here, something like 4-5. And then he misses, but maybe like he comes in, lose the market. That should be double here, but it's close, and I guess in retrospect I'm happy I didn't double. Position just doesn't look threatening, and maybe I'm better off waiting, even though XG suggests I should double here. I thought coming to the 21 point was very clear here. He achieves very little by hitting me here, because I have two anchors. However, his 21 point anchor is very important. If he makes 21 point anchor, then he can move his back checkers. The rest of the game is clear. Yeah, this is pretty boring, but one thing to mention. I'm still in the risk of losing a gammon. Okay, and my chances of getting a shot and hitting a shot from a 20-point anchor are so slim it's not worth risking extra gammons trying to build a homeboard here. It's just better to bury into the 6 point and forget about winning. Okay. Yeah, I only have 8 checkers on the zone. He should not be anchoring against my priming structure. Attack, of course, can happen, but it's not something he should be very afraid of. And he passes the easy take again. He's not even on the bar here. I'm not sure why. What's so, you know, what's so scary about it? And there are not a lot of gammons here. Under 20% or maybe 20%. Yeah, and here here's the same thing. This this play I never see in practice, but it's right even for money. Obviously, it's more right to the spur. Yeah, what usually happens, he hits back, and then maybe you keep hitting or make another point. Okay. Once in a while he misses you, then you're super happy. Okay, this is slightly overplay. Having 4 bloods is not the best idea. I was itching to send a cube here early and see what he would do, but easy to fall into trap. You see opponent passes early, then you think, oh, let's double early, but then he takes, yeah. Oh, what people need to realize that him passing early is no guarantee he will pass it here. And what I was thinking about during the match is, oh, this is a different position. How different is it now? He has 2 anchors here. So would he pass with 2 anchors? I wasn't sure, but my guess was a no. And then I asked myself a question: oh, okay, if he takes it, do I hate myself for doubling? And the answer was yes. So I never doubled here. Okay, this is cute. I think I was playing this as a holding game versus holding game. In those type of games, usually don't want to leave a shot for no reason, for no good reason. But here I actually have a good. I can squeeze him off the anchor. Then possible attack if it's for example a 5. Also 5 is duplicated. Not even sure he should hit me. He rolls a 5, something. Let's say I play 13-8 with a 3-2, he rolls a 5, 3. Does he hit me? Probably so. But it's not, you know, he's trading one asset for another asset, which is a race. So he's not really gaining that much. My intuition was telling me, hey, I just play to the 5 point, but it looked a little bit awkward, a little bit front loaded. I didn't want to do it. I looked at his timing. I figured it was okay, maybe not best timing in the world, but decent. And I thought hit would be pretty safe. If he hits me back, I just probably just come in, pick up more buffs. But I guess, although his timing is not bad, it's a little bit suspect. So I shouldn't be hitting. These are all very difficult. I might have made his play. I guess it's pretty safe to. It's not pretty safe. It's relatively safe to leave a blood on the 15 point, but make his 3 point. I only have a 2-point board with a front-loaded structure, so my attack is not gonna be very strong here. I wasn't sure about this double blood, but I thought he probably will take next roll unless I roll something spectacular. So there was no strong incentive for me double here. My actual position is actually gotten worse, but now I see a double. I'm thinking, okay, if I make a 4 point, he won't be taking this anymore. And as I recall, I wasn't even sure if he's taking this. The rest of the game is pretty clear. 3-1 is a nice roll, clearing the point. Usually I don't have a problem after this. Well, 5-5 was obviously a misfortune to roll, but he couldn't roll anything to punish me. Yeah, against this structure, he wants his checkers split. And if you remember, early in the match, he made that 23-point anchor when he should be where he should have kept his back checker split. So it's kind of reoccurring thing for him. He's trying to play too safe here. With a 3-2 I'm consistent with my game plan, but splitting is actually also okay. Five-one is ambitious play. I made an ambitious play, but it's an overplay. Obviously, I'm gonna split. Not it's all top 3 plays. Split the back check. I simply cannot sit on 24 point and wait for some miracle to happen. I mean, of course, a miracle can happen, but it's not what usually happens. Usually, you just get primed in, and lose the game. However, after splitting, I should have played. XG says 10 to 5. I thought this would be a better try, but slightly behind. Maybe there is some tactics going on. 6-4 or duplicate 6-4. Okay, some tactics going on. Anyway, what's bad about my play? Let's see a final position. Is that I'm exposed on 2 sides of the board. He can roll a 2-5, 1-6, 6-3, 6-4, and hit those checkers. When he doesn't hit checkers, he can prime me in, or maybe even attack me sometimes. And when he attacks me, I have all these bloods at disposal. So it's a bit ambitious play, and it didn't work out. He hit me, and I passed. I actually thought he was too good here to double. Wasn't sure about it. And perhaps he is too good, who knows. I thought because he has a stripped 8 point, I can stay safely on a 20 point. Also, I saw duplication with 3 probably. Although I'm not sure if I did or not. Okay. So I guess going to the 10 point is okay. If he 6s are duplicated, and when he doesn't roll a 6, it's a builder for my home board, or for my 7 point, or even just for the 10 point. Also, running is consistent with my game plan because I'm ahead in the race. Staying back gives him a chance to attack me there. I might have also actually made his pay. Usually making us advanced anchor is better than. However, in this type of structure, when blitzing type of structure, it's for me it's difficult to prime him. So staying on 24 point has own benefits as well. It's 24 point anchor is a pretty good anchor against this type of structure. Not as good as 21, but still okay an anchor. I'm very surprised to see that this. To me, it was like, how do I even lose my market? I guess 6-1 will lose my. Like making 5-point bills lose my market chances. Also, maybe I can make the ace-point chances. He got nothing. No homeboard. The bar stripped 8-point. Down 56 pips. If I double now, it's gonna be a while before he can do anything with the cube. So I should double the, but who knows? Maybe he would even pass. But I just didn't see. I don't even know if it crossed my mind I have a double here. I didn't like it. I thought he can just make the 7-point and make the 4-point later or 5-point. Not that 4-point is bad. It just you can have a 7-point and a 4-point. Make the 4-point and you probably not gonna have a 7, 8-point. I mean 7, 8, and 4. So yeah, although it's not a big deal, it's just the wrong way to look at this. Okay, I also was considering this play for a second, but didn't want to think about it. I just knew that if it's better than my play, it's probably not better by a lot. And that was enough for me to stop thinking about it. What does XG like? 13, 11, 8, 5. Okay. Doesn't like putting checker behind the 4-point anchor, I guess. I probably thought that 5 checkers on 6-point looks good. Doesn't look good, so I wanna use the checker maybe to attack him and do dice allow. Okay. When you have so many checkers back, you want to be as pure as possible. It is obvious that in this position, if I hit him, it doesn't hurt him anymore. Because having 6 checkers back, having 7 checkers back or 8 checkers back is pretty much the same thing. But because he has so many checkers back already, he should be thinking how to make his combo points. He cannot hit me on a 5-point, so he can prepare to make the 3-point and a 5-point. Like after he makes a 5-point, he will be making 3 points. So it's a good idea to slot it now, you know, ahead of time. But actually, I don't even know if it's a big deal. I'm not convinced there's so big difference between these plays. Would be interesting to see a long rollout with high settings. Although I'm not even sure if I would be, if I would trust it, because this type of position could get complicated for extreme gammon. Okay, so I was too good here as I thought. And I actually thought I could be also too good, but I wasn't sure. My thinking was like, what can I roll for him to take this? I mean, I can roll something awkward like double force, for example. 6-5, that he can hit me and take it possible. But usually I can just roll for a little bit, see what's happening, then double anyway later. So I thought probably not too good, but I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, it's good to know your second roll replies. After playing 4-3 down with the 4-1, you should be slotting your 5-point. Also, it's correct to slot your 5-point with 5-1 and 2-1. Idea is I'm invested on this side of the board. Like with every numbers, I will be making on board points. So if you just slot, then there's duplication. Like let's see, if I roll a 4-1, I can hit or make the 5-point. 4-2, I can hit or make the 4-point. Is a 4-3, I can make the 5-point. The 4-4, well, 4-4 is obviously this would be strong the way. 4-5, I can make my 5-point, and 4-6, I can make my 4-point. All fours are duplicated. No reason not to slot. Well, this was a little bit overthinking. Usually you put a checker, if you put a checker on a bar with 2 4s, and then you can make, let's say, a 4 or 5-point, you will be doing that. However, I thought I was, you know, cute here. I would try to be cute here, thinking, okay, I can make my anchor, and then he comes in at double, and he'll probably pass anyway, and everybody's happy. However, if I just make my 4-point and 2-point, he will be also probably be passing as he rolls the ace. Or I left him more good numbers for him to take. After my play, he can he can roll 3-6, 4-5-4-6. That's 6 numbers. He can also roll 3-2 and 4-2, or I mean 4-3, like 10 decent numbers, which I'm not even doubling. I played it this way, he only needs a 3-2 or 3-6. Everything else is bad. Yeah, rolling ace is okay, but not a fun game for him. I'll give him more chances to roll a good number. So he did, and that is nothing. I thought his play was right. I'm actually surprised making do better. But I guess because he has 5 checkers and a 6 point in front of my anchor, this way checkers have no way to go anyway, so making deuce is better here. But like I said, I would probably make his play. Think much about. I figured if I played out, we would give the cube right away, so I decided to stay back, especially because I wasn't even sure that playing out is better. You want to be really sure whether before making it, because getting in wrong could be very blunder, especially very big blunder, especially when it's like in a cube territory, because cube acts like a multiplier, magnifier of your error. Well, here going out was no brainer because otherwise I break my board. So here I decided I was 20 pips down without an anchor. Nothing to hope for, but looking at the equity, it's not as clear as people think it is. Actually, I believe like if you're allowed, equity will go a little bit higher, but still, there's some chances here because his position is awkward. He got some immediately bad number. For example, like 6 to 6-5. Also, he can hit me maybe like, for example, he rolls a 6-3, hit me on a 10 point. He brings the same checker in, and I come in with an ace. Obviously, it's a bad position, but it's not hopeless or anything. Okay. So he came in on a 3 and saved his checker. I probably would have played the same play. But now looking at the XG feedback, what am I thinking? I'm thinking, okay, I'm down in the race by a decent amount. So getting to safety does not solve all my problems. Yeah. And getting hit on 15 point doesn't hurt as much because I can, I can maybe even anchor. And having an anchor, any anchor would help here tremendously. Also, I'm looking and seeing that black's midpoint is 3. So you leave a if you leave a checker on a 15 point and he hits, then he lost his midpoint. Well, this was an overplay caused by several factors. For one thing, I knew that at this score I have to be very aggressive with my cube when position gammonish, which I thought this was, and actually it's 25.5% gammonship, so it's pretty big amount. So you want to be very aggressive here, but the question is how aggressive is here. My winning chances are only 55%, not even 55, under 55%. So that's a little bit too optimistic. Maybe if I was 60% to win and 25% gammons would be a good cube. But here I'm only 55. So basically I overestimated how strong my position. I thought, oh, 11 checkers in the zone. Oh, I'm about to attack. Oh, if I hit and dances, I'll probably lose my market. And also, he passed a lot of easy takes in the match before. I was hoping for something here possible. I'm not trying to justify this error, just a bad error, but it's how I was thinking. Well, sometimes you make a stupid double and it works. Not totally unjustified, because after all, I'm a favorite to win in a game by a double, yeah. I thought about making hitting him lose here, but didn't like losing my midpoint. Plus, I thought I was ahead in the race, and racing was a good plan. Actually, my play wins more single games, but trade-off on gammons favors hidden play slightly. Double once was a nice roll, and I hit him back. XG likes making 5 points. I guess it's very difficult for him to safety this if I make my 5 point like this. I guess it is very difficult for him to escape a checker and the cover blood on 2 point. So when one of these happens, he still has another problem, and perhaps I can attack with more power, because I now have a 4-point board already. Anyway, I didn't think about it much. One double hit. He helped me by not hitting me back. 5-3. Now I'm just continuing attack. Dance, and the rest is history. Got very lucky here. Undeservedly so, but such is backgammon. I thought making anchor and playing 13-11 was better. Let me see where this play. let's see, it doesn't win as often. Doesn't win as many gammons. So I was wrong on both counts. A good find for my opponent. I was considering making giving him of the ace point just so he doesn't make an anchor, but I wasn't sure, and I like to play simple backgammon at this square. Try to run, don't try to win anything gammon, don't try to blitz him. Now this is a good chance to volunteer, good time to volunteer, while he's weak on his side of the board. If I play 10 to 3, which probably most beginners would make this play, the next roll he will cover his 5 point, or maybe even both 5 and 3 point, and with a 3 position like this, I will be leaving shots with many rolls. Actually, with all 6 except double 6. Oh, and 5s, very, almost impossible to clear. And 5s would like play behind them, which is not good anyway. Unless, play behind them unless I want to volunteer again. Which I'm not even sure it would be a good... Okay. Yeah, usually you pre-clear the point, hoping to clear it next time. But here the timing is such that pretty soon he might have to either break his anchor or break his homeboard. So if I can stall for several rolls, then maybe I don't have to leave a shot. Okay, and my play right now leaves a shot with like a 6-1 or a 6-3. But it's close. Okay. I was debating about this, but this position after the correct play looked so awkward to me. Let's see, 6-4. I can roll a little shot. 5-4 is okay. 3-4 is not okay. 4-1, 4-2 are okay. Well, sort of. So maybe not that many numbers after let's leave a shot. Let's see after this play. Oh, still the same force is a problem. Actually, after my play, uh, not only I leave I have awkward force next roll, but I may have awkward force after that. Okay. Oh, there was something also interesting. These double fives. Oh, it's very close. Okay, I'm happy with this. So the final PRs were 264 for me and 557 for him. Very good PR for me. Based on what I've seen on online for my opponents, it's not a good achievement for him, but it's not surprising because he made all these blunders with the cube when he passed. Notice that his checker play is very strong, only one blunder in the whole match. Okay, that's it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video. If you don't like and if you don't subscribe, then who am I making these videos for? Alright, take care, bye.